For the drama, screenwriters, and fiction authors, you guys seem to be doing okay with a little bit of a bruised ego. Um, so let's start with, as I was looking at these cards, it just seems like the project was working and you maybe got a note that told you it wasn't working, or there was like a character that you had to get rid of. There was maybe two characters you had to combine. And you're just kind of heartbroken over that, and it's taking you feel like you've taken a step back. That's mostly what I'm getting from this. You've got the star reversed, you've got the Five of Cups reversed, you've got that you had to make a decision. So there was a winner and there was a loser. Something was, you felt like you were so close to being done, but you didn't quite get there, and you had to take a step back. It just kind of feels, that's just what it kind of feels like. So you're in your emotions right now. You've got the King of Cups upright. You've got the Page of Wands in reverse. And this is the card I think you need to work on. Work on flipping this card over so that you can find that passion to keep going. Listen to what your body is telling you about your project, about why you're feeling this way about your project or what you've done to the project. Even listen to the emotion as to what it's trying to tell you so that you can keep going. The card at the bottom of the deck you got was strength. And strength is, I like to think of it as being able to make friends with your inner anxieties and your fears and moving forward with them, making a connection with your inner beast kind of a thing, and the things that you're kind of scared of, but still being able to move forward with them. But I really think that flipping over this Page of Wands is probably going to be very beneficial for you so that you can move forward creatively with whatever you've had to let go. I'm going to, your feelings are valid. I want you to acknowledge that in yourself. And also when you start doing that, you'll be able to kind of, there's no second coming for you right now, second chance. And that's what it feels like. It feels like you've been stopped right before you finished. So with this flipping over, you should be able to find a new way to flip this over and move forward with the project. So let's go with numbers now. 17 to 8, 1, 5, 4, 5, 12, 28. If you add all those up, you get 82. 8 plus 2 equals 10, and 10 in the major arcana is the Wheel of Fortune. And when the Wheel of Fortune comes up, it does mean good luck. It means the wheels are turning. What's very interesting about that, though, is I think you need to take a pause in order to move forward. And I know that sounds weird, but the card that's really kind of getting to me is this Hanged Man. Because the Hanged Man is usually about taking a step back and looking at something from a different perspective. I know you're in your feels. I just kind of think that that there's a sense of needing to acknowledge the feels, and then getting grounded in those feels, which I'll get to in a moment, enabling you to move forward with that creative passion. Going into elements, you've got earth, air, fire, and water. Air, fire, and water are all evened out. Your weakest element is earth. To invite more grounding into this emotion and into being able to flip these cards over to move forward with your project, I'm going to invite you to look up Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. I'm not an astrologer. It's not my forte. I've tried. I'm still trying, but that's the homework that I like to give my querents to see if anything matches up for them in that direction. If you are going to look at the major arcanas, this does seem like it is a little big because out of 10 cards, you did get 4 major arcanas. So it can be a little heavy. It might feel a little bit like a backtrack, but it's probably something that's going to launch you forward with the project. Again, earth is your weakest element. You've got fire, water, and air. So if you want to pay attention to the fire element, I don't know that you want to pay attention to it too much. I kind of feel like with the fire element, you might just want to look it up for validation. Don't use it. Just look it up for validation as to what you're going through right now. And with that sense, look up the Sun, Leo, and Pluto. So I was editing this and I found something that seemed kind of confusing. I was mentioning really pay attention to your Page of Wands but Page of Wands is more fire and Earth is your weakest element. I want to emphasize that if you can ground yourself, you will then be able to flip over that Page of Wands, connect more with your creativity, and move on forward with the project. I hope that makes sense, and I hope that clears things up. I think this is the color scheme of the deck, just because this is the Meryl deck, Meryl Streep. So you might want to watch some Meryl Streep movies that might be able to help you move forward. But I'm getting a lot of white and yellow is more like the blonde color. So again, you've got white and yellow on this character. You've got black and yellow, but she's also wearing a white bandana, blindfold. She's blonde in like all of these, except there's a couple of them that she's not, but she's got blonde going on here. She's got blonde and yellow and white going on there. Just the white in the clouds here. White as a nun. And white on this dress. So there's just a sense of white and blonde with this. Oh, and let's go with the strength card again. You got an angel that's white. Now I do pull three more cards, and here is mystery. So there might be a mystery that you're trying to unsolve here. Maybe you don't quite know why you're feeling this way. But that's probably where that fire element is going to come to give you those answers as to why you're feeling this way. I do also have hamster, or not another card that reads, what is each major character's truth? The antidote to their lie. See the reverse. Their truth is the thing they need to accept in order to grow and become a better person. So I'm going to see the reverse now. And it says, what is each character's lie? A character's lie is a belief that guides their actions, but that isn't true. In closing, I want to let you know that I am starting a writing community called Flow Your Mojo, where they write mojos, that's the term I want to use with them, will be using tarot cards to access their intuition, to work with their creativity and not on their creativity, so that they can finish their projects faster and to feel more in flow with getting in and out of projects and whatnot. Within that community, we're going to be having write-ins. I will be teaching the tarot more from a writing perspective. There'll be a little bit of some spirituality stuff, but not a lot. And prizes. One of the prizes that I have is there's a 30-day writing challenge. And when you complete that 30-day writing challenge, it's more against yourself, kind of like NaNoWriMo was. But once you finish that, I'm going to do a social media shout out for you. This is to help you feel like you're getting recognized. And I also know some people that will retweet those, or not retweet, but repost those, I guess. Tweet doesn't even exist anymore. But I know some people who would be willing to help spread that out. So you also get more followers into your audience as well. So there's an opportunity there. Currently, there are 25 spots open for 50% off for life. So if you go to the link in my bio, you can take a look at what's available. Once those 25 spots are gone, they are gone. And then the price is going to go up. So take a look at that. And with that, also, please comment below if this resonated with you, and let me know how everything went. Please like, follow, subscribe, and share, and I will see you in the next one.